show, but Neil's having some technical difficulties. He's asked me to fill in, and so I just did a quick little Google search for something that I might be able to share with our viewing audience while Neil, the deal, solves his technical issues. I'm going to talk about Tony Tucker. To quote an article that was written, where is it? Boxing News, quite frankly, published this article by James Slater. For two brief, shining moments, Tony Tucker brushed close to greatness. Firstly, in 1987, Tucker won the IBF Heavyweight Championship with a stoppage victory over James Buster Douglas. Secondly, in the opening round of his unification showdown with a peak Mike Tyson, Tucker notably wobbled Tyson with a swift left uppercut to the chin that shot dazing Tyson, knocking him back on his feet. Unfortunately for Tucker, he broke his right hand soon after stunning Tyson, and his big chance, along with his IBF belt, disappeared. Tucker also left his unbeaten record to Tyson that day in August 1987. Soon after, the tall, athletic, and gifted heavyweight fell into personal war with drugs. Tucker eventually got himself clean, coming back to thrice challenge for versions of the heavyweight championship. But Tucker, though still capable, was no longer threatening anything like greatness. A bad KO loss to Herbie Hyde basically signaled the end, although a faded Tucker did manage to exit the game with a win. All these years later, and a good number of fight fans remember Tucker. Also, upon hearing his name, these fans couldn't help but wonder what might have had fortune smiled on him just a little more than it did. Tucker wonders about it himself. All right. There's lots in boxing history and boxing news that we can report on. But in this instance, I'm going to bid you adieu. Have yourself a good night, and we'll welcome Neil the Deal at another time. After all, the luxury of going live, quite frankly, is we can do it anytime you want, anytime we want. So that was just a brief interlude. I understand Neil's still struggling with his computer, but he says he'll be on in 2 minutes. So you know what? I'm going to wait just a little bit longer, hold you on that line, maybe do a quick little according. Are you ready for this? According to Guinness, the world records, that is. According to Guinness World Records, the fastest knock in boxing history was in a Golden Gloves tournament at Minneapolis on November 4th, 1947, when Mike Collins knocked out Pat Brownson in 4 seconds. Wow. Wow. Here's a debatable point. Who is the #1 boxer in the world? Well, according to the Boxing Writers Association of America, the #1 ranked boxer is Canelo Alvarez, with titles in WBA Super and the ring middleweight and WBA regular super middleweight champ. #2, Terence Crawford. And #3, I was just talking about this chap earlier, Naoya Inoue, Japanese chap. And Errol Spence comes in at #4. The boxing pound for pound rankings, always curious where these guys end up. The men's top rankings, #1, Canelo Alvarez. Let's have a check and see who we have. The women, women's. Hey, we do have women's. Where did that one go? Women's. Whatever. If only it was this easy. Women's top 10 rankings. Clarissa Shields, Katie Taylor, Cecilia Brickhouse, Jessica McCaskill, Amarita Serrano. Tomorrow, Wednesday, at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have an interview with one of the top-ranked women's up-and-coming fighters here in Canada. I see Neil struggling to get on here, but anyway, we will have, let's see if we got some updates here. Sorry for this. Let me just double check. Actually, we're looking Jelena Rajonovic coming soon. Tavina coming soon. We got quite a few female fighters coming soon. Anyway, I see we're still having problems with Neil's computer. If he's not on in 1 minute, I'm gonna have to let you go. Anyway, Scarlett Delgado tomorrow, 4 p.m. on Mike Orr's show called Knuckle Up. Please subscribe to us, give us that like, and shares.